Hey, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us at GEG. Well, this is GEG APAC. I'm coming at you from GEG Nagoya, and it's just going to be me going solo this time because we've only had a little bit of time to kind of put this together. But we thank you for joining me today. This is probably only going to take about 10 minutes. Normally, what we like to do is have a few people in a panel and we have a little bit of a discussion, but we're not going to be able to do that today, but that is just fine. My name is Nate, and I am in Japan, and I'm the leader for GEG Nagoya. So hello to all my GEG friends and that kind of thing. I've got my trusty phone going here, so if you have any comments or questions, please throw them in the chat so I can see what you have to say and kind of communicate with you. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. We're here to tell you a little bit about what the event's going to entail. The sessions that are going to be done in English, and a little bit about GEG Asia Pacific. So I'm just going to share my screen here. Whoops, give me a moment. And I got a nice little slide deck we're going to go through here once we just get that kind of rolling here. And again, feel free to put a comment in the chat. I'm watching you on my phone here. Mind you, I'm having a hard time kind of seeing my chat. There we go. All right. And yeah, we see Sung-Chi Lai in there with us. Thank you very much. We're here just to tell you a little bit about the event that's happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, January 7th to the 9th, put together by GEG APAC. This is the opening ceremony for the English language sessions, but I say that because we've got at least 10 or 12 different languages with sessions in those languages over the weekend. We'll tell you where you can access those because, hey, some of us speak more than one language. Some people are presenting in more than one language. So we hope you enjoy the weekend. Now, the first thing, we want to tell you a little bit about the event and what is Google Educator Group's Asia Pacific. The hashtag on Twitter for this event is GEG APAC. And yeah, people from Taiwan, we got Mel from Colombia, we got Sharon from Sydney. I assume Sydney, Australia, not Sydney, Nova Scotia. Both nice cities, though. So let me just quickly show you here. This is the GEG APAC website. If you Google GEG Asia Pacific Connect, you will find it. But I'll throw it in the chat when we're finished here for you. But this is our website. You can learn more about what GEGs are. But put simply, we're a community of educators. We are all volunteers. And we put on workshops and events, and we try to connect educators from around our region, within our own countries, but of course around the world. And you will note that we've got people presenting from Colombia, Kuwait, Brazil, Mexico, probably Jordan as well. And then, of course, all through Asia Pacific. So it truly is a global event. If you want to find where a GEG might be in your area, if you're living in Asia, click on the regional GEGs. And you're going to see a map which is going to be updated in 2022, and you can find links to some of the GEGs. Now, this is not updated, but we will get there. I'll draw your attention to our events tab, the January 2022 event. We do this event twice a year. Last time we did it was in July 2021, and we had something like 250 sessions where we had about, oh my goodness, at least 120 different presenters, if not more. I think actually maybe about 150. The total viewers that we got on YouTube altogether was upwards of about 40,000 views over the weekend. So that was great. So here you can come to the event page. You can click, find your language, and then choose wherever it says details. Now, this is in the process of still being updated, but have a look there. And also, we've got Melissa who's here for us. She's put together this funky time zone chart for us. I've got to update it just a little bit, or she's going to update it maybe, and then we'll send it there. But where it says Uzbekistan, it should be Kazakhstan. But that's it. This is a chart that will help you find out exactly where your time zone is in relation to where the event is happening. So this is where you can learn more about Google Educator Groups in general, and specifically in the Asia Pacific region. All right, Mel's walking home slowly. All right, I like it. So let's tell you about the event and how you can access the sessions. Now, when you click on the details in that website, and we'll have this plastered all over Twitter. Some groups have already started promoting. And And we'll put this in the chat here in YouTube as well before you go. So what you can do is just look at the schedule here. And I want to point out that you have to go down to the next page because we have so many really cool presentations coming that we're going down into the second page here. So this is great. Let's see. So for example, if you choose one that looks interesting to you, let's go with maybe Dr. Lee here. So you click on the thing, the link, and then you click bookmark, and it's going to take you straight down to the day and to the event. It tells you a little bit about the presenter, and it tells you a little bit about the presentation itself. And you can just kind of scroll through at your leisure if you want. Who's that weird looking guy? And learn more about the sessions that are being presented. So it's your one-stop shop if you're looking for English language sessions, but we have a similar chart in multiple languages elsewhere. And hey, we got Sangeeta in the house. Hey, great to see you. All right, so let me close this up. That's a little bit about the schedule. We have them. It's going to be updated regularly, even over the weekend. So please definitely check back. And so this time around, I'm sorry, we do not have swag, stuff we all get. It'd be nice to have that, but this time around, the timing was a little bit difficult for Google. We may be able to get vouchers for free level 1 Google Certified Educator level 1 exams and possibly level 2. We're in the process of doing that. If we do, each different language group will decide how that's going to be done. If we can manage to get some, we'll raffle them off at the end of the event at a closing ceremony on Sunday. But for now, we do not have any swag, but we do have certificates. So if you really do want to prove to your principals or your heads of school or for your CV or resume, if you participate, you will get a certificate. And all you have to do is throw in your email address, put in your name for how you want it to appear on your certificate, and then you just have to choose whichever it was, throw in the date of that particular presentation. And when you click submit, it's automatically going to email you your certificate. And as we update the sessions, we'll add these to this. These are the confirmed sessions right now. So you can see we have a whole pile of cool ones. And we're going to tell you a little bit more about those sessions in just a moment. But you can fill out a form with each specific session you participate in. And we encourage you, like people right now on YouTube, log into your Gmail account, get on YouTube and throw in the comments. Ask questions to your presenters, really engage, share your ideas. If you have an idea that connects or a link to a really cool tool, then please go ahead and do that. And again, get your certificate. Okay, so this is the fun part here. Now we get to meet the presenters. And we've got loads of really cool presenters. So I'm not going to read all of the session titles and that, but I'll just go through kind of what we have. So kicking off on Friday, which is tomorrow, we've got Atika. She's going to be speaking about Google Keep, fantastic tool. She's coming to you from Malaysia. We've got Kamal. Kamal is actually doing 3 sessions on FLIPGRID. If you attend all 3 of Kamal's sessions, I promise you will be a FLIPGRID ninja by the end of the weekend. And I live in Japan, so I have to say ninjas. She's got 2 on Friday. That's the first one. I'm going to tell you about Book Creator. I absolutely love the app. I do use it in my classes. So I'm going to talk about digital storytelling and digital books and magazines and portfolios and things. We've got Priscilla, who's coming at you from Brazil. She's going to talk about coding music, and she's got a strong background in art and music and design and a whole bunch of cool stuff. And then you're stuck with me again. I'm going to show you how to create a choose your own adventure story using Google Slides. And please, if you join that session, I need you to answer and respond because we're going to make a CYOA story together. And then I'll tell you if you like Google Forms, how you can do that. We'll spend most of the time on Google Slides. I'll give you a free template on how to do it. We've got Roberta, who's in Mexico, and she's working again with Priscilla. And they're going to talk about, hey, how can we take what we've learned over this pandemic and come up with strategies for meaningful learning, not going back to the way it was done before. Should be pretty cool. And then you got Kamal again, coming at you from India, and she's going to talk to you about delivering engaging lessons with FLIPGRID. And FLIPGRID's a great tool, so I encourage you to check in if you haven't. learned it before. We're going to look at Google Forms and making assessment easier with Anita, and she's coming at you from India as well. So what's going on Saturday? We've got Steve McGuire. Now, I'm not sure exactly what day he's going to present, but he'll be talking to you about Google Sheets, using them in a way you may not have used them before, using coloring, squared website stuff. You'll have to look at the description. It looks pretty cool. He's a GEG Nagoya leader as well. We got Dr. Lisa Im. She's coming at you from Malaysia as well, and she's going to show you how to make a one-page gallery with Google Slides. Check out the description. It looks pretty cool. And we've got Michelle Nagashima coming at you from Fukuoka, Japan. Yeah, we got 3 people in Japan presenting this time. And she's going to talk about positive changes in our teaching practice for success. She's a trainer of teachers and an experienced teacher herself. Check it out. I'm going to talk to you about what used to be Adobe Spark. Thank you again, Melissa. She pointed out that I haven't changed my titles. I've presented on Adobe Spark many, many times, but it is now Creative Cloud Express since December. And so that's all up to date. Thanks for the shout out there, Mel. I'm going to talk to you about Google Geo tools. I'm a social studies history teacher. I love Google Geo, so we're going to do an overview. Now, Vino coming at you from, I believe, Malaysia as well. I didn't know about Google Crowdsource, so I had to Google it and then check it out, kind of thing. So I'm definitely going to be learning from this one. He's coming at you from India, actually. All right, so have a look at that. It looks pretty cool. We're going to get Lobna, who is in Kuwait, with Melissa, who's here in the chat with us right now in Colombia. So, man, we've got the Middle East and we got South America together here. They're particularly representing global GEG as well, which is pretty cool and definitely global. They're going to talk about how you can network and to help build your teaching practice and communicate and connect and just improve your teaching practice and craft by networking with other professionals around the world. It looks fantastic. We got Sumita, who's one of my fellow social studies teachers here. Going to talk about Google Arts and Culture. I'm barely going to touch on it in my presentation. Maybe I won't, because she's going to take care of it in detail for you. Coming at you from India. And we have got Yulia, who is coming to you from Uzbekistan. She's from Kazakhstan, though, and she's going to have some students joining you and give a nice overview of useful Google tools. And we're going to get the student perspective, which is very, very cool. We have Dr. Bashar joining us, and he's going to get deep into Google functions, the if and or functions in Google Sheets, and putting them together. Definitely something to learn. Let's look at Sunday. And so Mel was talking to us, so let's just go back to that. Whoa. Looking at building your PLN. All right, so go Mel. All right, so on Sunday, I'm going to jump at you, and I'm going to give you all these things about YouTube that you can do in the classroom. I love YouTube. This is not how to build a channel. This is like some, creative and unique ways you can use it in the class. And then we're going to get Wakelet integration with Workspace. That's Krupali, who's going to be talking about how you can use these 2 tools together for engaging classes. And that's coming at you from India as well. Loads of people presenting from India this time, which is fantastic. Vibha, she's going to talk about being a smart YouTube viewer. That's different from what I'm going to be doing. So if you want to get better at YouTube, check us both out. And then we're going to have Alvin. He's coming at you from Malaysia, and this is going to be high level. If you go to the schedule doc, you'll see his book that is on Amazon that talks to you about autofill with Google Forms. And look at the description, and he'll let you know what that is all about. But this looks pretty cool. It is going to be advanced, so if you want to be a Sheets ninja, this is the one to check out. And again, we're back to Kamal, and she's going to talk about FLIPGRID again and get you even deeper into FLIPGRID. Time to become a FLIPGRID ninja, people. And we're going to wrap it all up with Harpreet, fantastic person in India, like everyone from India is. And I've been there, so I can say that. She's going to talk about Google Chrome extensions and ones that you really might find useful. And I love sessions on Chrome extensions because I always learn a few more that I didn't know existed. There's always new extensions coming out, so this is your chance to find out what's coming up. And yeah, that's us. I love it. Samgita. So just going to end by throwing all that in there. Let me throw a few links to you. Let's see. Let me just kind of run up here really quickly. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so you don't have to look at the ugliness, though. And anybody, since you're in the chat right now on YouTube, what is it you're looking forward to about GEG APAC Weekend? And while you do that, I'm going to pull up those. I'm going to pull up all those links for people, and I'm going to throw them in the chat as well. All right, so first coming at you, here's the GEG APAC website. I don't type very well, so excuse any of my typing errors. And we're going to throw in for you the schedule. Now, here's the schedule. You can check it out here. Now, this is the schedule for English, remember, but we have loads and loads of presentations coming at you in multiple languages. So go to the website and get on Twitter with the hashtag. I'll put that in there right now, GEG APAC, and you're gonna find lots of cool stuff going on all weekend long. I'm not going to share the certificate link. We'll get those on the schedule doc for you, but then you can auto-generate your certificate. So just very quick, good to see so many friends from India. Yes, Sangita, indeed. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to this about this event is that we always have dynamic presenters. We always have new ideas and new ways to use old tools, right? So new ways to use Google Slides, new ways to use YouTube, new ways to use Google Sheets, how to integrate Wakelet. I don't think GEG APAC in the English language presentations, we've never had Wakelet actually presented. So there you go. So everyone, we're going to sign off here. We're going to end the broadcast because we do want to keep the opening ceremony short, but we kick off tomorrow. Very first session is coming at you. It's Atika presenting at 3 p.m. in Malaysia time. So check it out, get to the schedule, and we hope you enjoy yourselves. Please reach out on Twitter. Please share the events, and hopefully someday you're going to join us as a presenter. We will give you support. We will help you. We just want to grow this community. So thank you to all our presenters, everybody here that's in the chat, kind of saying hello and you know, kind of building up that energy. That's what we really want. So take care, everybody. We'll see you on the other side on Sunday at the closing ceremonies and in some of the sessions, of course. Bye.